want to put things into perspective, let me now go live to Makram Rabah, an assistant professor at the American University of Beirut. His book, Conflict on Mount Lebanon, The Druze, the Maronites, and Collective Memory, covers collective identities in the Lebanese civil war. Welcome to the program, Professor. Now, the Palestinian Authority...
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And now, the Palestinian Authority will take responsibility of Gaza, as we mentioned, which has been in the hands of Hamas since 2007. And with Israel lacking a definitive stance on post-conflict Gaza governance, what do you make of the administration gap left?
Well, particularly, we have to look at basically the local environment. The problem is not that Israel or Netanyahu does not trust the local authorities. It's actually the Palestinians themselves have lost confidence in both Hamas and the official Palestinian Authority to transition into a peacetime model. I think one of the most challenging things is not the logistics, which your correspondent hinted to, but rather to the fact that whoever is leading the transformation into a post-war Gaza should be aware that there should be a kind of a peace approach to this problem rather than a security arrangement. So it's not only about making sure that aid does come to Gaza, but basically we have to ensure that there's a Gaza to come back to. Because as you are full aware, the Israelis have raised Gaza to the ground, and more importantly, everyone is convinced that the Palestinians don't have a leadership to lead the day after, and this is actually one of the biggest challenges.
And Professor, the ceasefire takes effect one day before Donald Trump's inauguration as U.S. president. I mean, who gets the credit for the deal, Trump or Biden?
Well, it is obvious that it was Trump who pushed it forward by his own personality, meaning that everyone wanted to avoid dealing with a kind of a fickle and a very reckless Donald Trump. And I believe that his transition team was very crucial in this. Everyone wanted to start off with Trump on the right foot. Biden did play an important role, but also in the issue of governance and continuity, I think it's not who takes the credit right now, but basically who has the ability to use such a diplomatic win, if we are to describe it as such, to build a new Middle East where such a scenario of destroying Gaza and killing civilians does not really recur.
Professor, thank you so much for taking the time talking to us. We really appreciate your analysis.